So what are you choosing to focus on? Right? That's the question of the hour because it's so easy for us to focus on everything that we can't have, everything that we can't do. Right? And the reality is that the more you focus on everything that you can't have and you can't do, it leaves you feeling awful, restricted. And this is where that lack mentality comes into play because the reality is whatever you're focusing on does expand. Okay, so instead we want to start shifting our focus. So instead of focusing on everything that we can't have, everything that we can't eat, everything that we can't do, we want to instead shift that focus to the more positive side of everything that you can have, everything that you can eat, everything that you can do. Because when you do that, everything changes for you. Your mood will shift. You start to see that it's fun and it's exciting. And you're like, oh my goodness, I can actually have all this stuff. And then this is what keeps you on track. Okay, this is what keeps you on track, whether you're having whether you're dieting or you're simply just making a lifestyle adjustment, or you just want to shift your mindset, period, altogether. We want to start shifting our focus, okay, and focusing on, again, the positive side. So this takes a little bit of time to train yourself. So when you find yourself shifting that focus to the negative side and saying, I can't have this or I can't do this, then we just want to say, delete. I can have this and I can do this. Because when you shift from can't to can, lots of things will shift along with that, including, most importantly, your perspective. Okay, so instead you become hyped, excited, like, yes, you know what? I can actually have a lot of things versus everything that I can't have. Because if you focus on what you can't have and it expands, this is why you're feeling deprived. This is where these hunger pains come from. This is where these cravings come from. But when you focus on everything that you can have, then this is what leaves you feeling more fulfilled, more excited, more happy. Okay? And so let's shift our perspective and let's train ourselves. Every time you say can't, we're shifting it to what you can do, what you can have. You know what? I can have all this different delicious food. I can move a little bit more, right? I can walk instead of run, right? Things like that is really going to help you in your journey, whether it's just a mindset journey or whether you're making a lifestyle change to lose that weight. Okay, this was really, really key when I was starting my weight loss journey. Is I wanted to just focus on everything that I could have. Because when I focused on everything that I couldn't have, it made me sad. Like, it made me feel like this is not the vibe. This is not the jam. I don't want to do this. And instead, I shifted that focus to what I can have, what I can do. And then I started realizing that there's a lot more that I can actually have versus can't have. Right? So we're going to delete the word can't out of your mouth. And we're going to shift it to putting in and filling your mouth with everything that you can do, everything that you can have, because you're just going to find that making that one mindset shift is life-changing. Okay, now this works in every area of your life. So instead of just the health area of your life, this will work in your relationships, in your business, in your career, in your finances. Because this is where that saying, when it rains, it pours, comes into play. Right? Because you're focusing on the negative. And when you focus on the negative, everything seems to go wrong. Right? Because it's expanding. So instead, when you focus on the positive, everything seems to go right. Okay? And focusing on everything that you can have. Okay? And again, this is really, really key in looking at your finances, at your relationships, at your family dynamics, and most importantly, your health. Okay, so let's shift that focus, eliminate that word can't, and fill it with can. And that is going to really be a huge shift in your all-around life. All right, so let's start implementing that, and let me know in the comments how much different and how much better you feel when you're now focusing on everything that you can have and do versus what you can't. Let me know, and I can't wait to talk to you soon.